Good afternoon, Somerset County Business Partnership. My name is Chris Edwards. I will be your Director of Fun and Games this afternoon. Welcome to the Scoop Podcast Season 2. I am lucky enough to be joined today by Colleen Kelly, Branch Manager for Picatinny Federal Credit Union. Good afternoon, Colleen.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me.
No, it's our pleasure. I think one of the fun parts of putting together this podcast was getting to know a new business to Somerset County. I think obviously you have roots a little further north, and you're working your way down south. And we want to introduce Picatinny Federal Credit Union to Somerset County. And I think a good place to start would maybe tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we can kind of get into the what is Picatinny before we get into the rest of the fun stuff. So why don't you talk a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Originally from Pennsylvania, I found Picatinny Federal Credit Union about 20 years ago. I've been there. They've been my troopers. I've been their trooper. I manage their 10 International branch in Mount Olive, and I'm happy to be part of this big family.
When people say what differentiates a federal credit union from a typical financial institution, do you have like a go-to saying for that kind of gets it through? Because I know it can't be easy when you have only a limited time to get that message across.
And we actually do, and we get that question a lot. The biggest part of Picatinny Federal Credit Union is we are not for profit. We're there for our members, and that gives us a lot more time when we're not for profit to focus on you.
Yeah,
it's great. And what the credit union takes in, we give back to our members. We give that back in better rates, CD rates, loan rates, all that. And it's great opportunities. We have all different types of products that we offer.
So I know a lot of credit unions in Central Jersey kind of cropped up around a larger corporate entity, started it internally, and then it got big enough to be spun off. What's the backstory on Picatinny? How was the company founded?
It was actually founded on Picatinny Arsenal. 87 years ago, they were just a trailer where people from the Arsenal actually went in, cashed their checks, visited, and then went back to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's I always find those stories to be really fascinating. You got 13 years to plan for your 100th anniversary. Mm-hmm. I know for an organization like ours that just had ours not too long ago, that's a really cool opportunity. I think 39 was a big year. Obviously, you're at the beginning of World War II. Starting out in that trailer, and then you said going to 10. How many branches in total?
We have 5 branches.
5 branches in total. Mm-hmm. And a lot of our members live up in that area. Can you just name the towns
sure.
that are in?
Actually, we have the Arsenal right now, Rockaway, Parsippany, Denville, and Mount Olive.
So what, not only obviously the nonprofit, right, being a little bit closer, being able to give back to your members, what are some of the other separating factors that you think makes Picatinny maybe not just different from a financial institution, but also your other competitors as well?
We're there for our members. It's one-on-one. We love them. It is a family, and everything that we could do to help them makes our day complete.
Yeah, I think what I was completely new to the federal credit unions. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think being at the business partnership, I've got to learn. What, just kind of bigger picture, right? I think the world of financial institutions, maybe the physical bank branch is changing. It's becoming maybe a little bit more digital. Maybe those institutions are also shrinking in terms of physical foot space. What have you seen in your time at Picatinny? Like where was it, and where do you kind of see your industry going as well?
When I started, I was a receptionist. And I've been granted the opportunities to grow and become a manager here. And in my time, it's still one-on-one.
Yeah.
Although we've become more technical and we're trying to get everybody out there into that technical world, we're still there. You walk in, you need us, we're there. That is what's so important. You try to call somebody, you want to talk to somebody, anywhere else. You don't get them.
Right.
At Picatinny, you do.
Yeah.
You'll get a call center representative. If you can't get us right away, at our specific desks, they will let us know, and we will call you back. We are there 100% for our members.
Are there teller still like kind of like the classic teller position, or is it kind of evolved more into other services as well?
It's not evolved that way. It evolved as far as we're called a different thing. We're
Right,
not
right.
called a teller. We're called a member experience professional. We have seniors and we have juniors.
Okay.
And we could do everything. We could take your
Yep.
money. We could cash a check. We could deposit a check. We could write a loan. We could do anything that you need. We do mortgages. We do everything.
And I think one of the things, if I were to go on your website that was really popping out to me was Picatinny's support for the local business community, the local nonprofit community. Can you talk about some of those initiatives that stand out to you?
Yes, Somerset Patriots. We go there a lot. We have a lot of different functions. We have all kinds of giveaways when we go. We do Puptoberfest. We're there. We want to be part of the community. We do pop-ups.
Yeah.
We did ShopRite where we would run up and pay for people. It's just bagel stores. We bought bagels for coffee for everyone. It's about being out there, letting them know we care.
Yeah. I think. Sometimes I frame my time here at the partnership from like pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, and I think one of the things we always talk about sometimes in the tourism world is we're in a experience environment where no matter what you do, whether that's going out to dinner or who you bank with, it's about giving someone the experience. So you might not actually be in the physical branch as often, but then when you go in, I think you expect a different heightened experience, right?
Yeah, and that is one of our core values is presentation. Our members, the first thing they see is us. The first thing they hear is us. And presentation is very important. We want to make them happy. We want to make them come back and see us.
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing my members. I have my favorite members. I have my, whoever wants to come, just come see us. We're ready for you.
Yeah. Now, how would someone become a member?
You just walk in, say, I want to open an account and $5 minimum balance, or you can apply for membership online.
Okay. All right. I think one of the things I really love about Picatinny's support as you've gotten more involved in Somerset County is being embedded, obviously not only in the partnership. You mentioned the Patriots. It seems like there's this big growth in puppy or dog events. So it's funny that you've also caught on to that as well. I was just walking down Division Street and saw the Somerville is a dog friendly community, and they had the Patriots logo. So I'm sure you have a part in play in that. What else would maybe someone in the partnership who's listening to this is not familiar with your institution? What would you like to leave them with when it comes to Picatinny?
Well, I've been with Picatinny for 20 years. I remember the day that I walked in and I had my interview. And they said to me, "Why did you choose Picatinny?" My words to them was, I want to go somewhere where I could plant my roots. And I did just that. And I also wanted to make a difference. My family at Picatinny Federal Credit Union stood behind me. They helped me get where I am today. And that's exactly what we do for our members.
Yep.
We walk them through. We get them where they need to be, whether it be their financial future with a home or someone's child coming in and opening an account for the first time. I can't tell you how many children I've opened an account for. I've done their wedding, making sure that somebody got an engagement ring for someone, and we've mortgaged their first house.
Yep.
It's a family. And that is what I hope to get out to everybody today.
Well, I think I could just see it. It's definitely coming across in your face how passionate you are about the company.
Picatinny's wonderful.
Yep.
It really is.
So
it's a family.
When you started as a receptionist, could you imagine being a branch manager, being on a podcast, talking about the company as a whole?
I'm a go-getter. I'm a go-getter.
Yep,
It's exactly where I wanted to be. And
awesome.
remember, I wanted to plant my roots.
Yeah.
And I have.
Awesome.
I have.
Well, how would to wrap up? How would, and we'll put it up on the screen, how would members be able to reach out to you?
They could call our main number, and my extension's 401. Give me a call.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this spotlight for Picatinny Federal Credit Union. I want to thank our sponsors for our podcast studio and this Scoop podcast. We have Techie Geek, Robert Wood Johnson, University Hospital Somerset, and Unity Bank. Until we upload again, Somerset County. Believe it or not, that was 13 minutes.
Ah, very good. Ooh. That was great. That was so much fun.